Okay, I'm gonna play you 3 different sounds and I want you to guess what the sounds are. Here goes. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna play them all 3 once again. Do you guess what they were? Because if you didn't, here are the answers. I hope you got them correct. So in this video, I want to talk to you about using this little activity as an energizer or icebreaker for your online workshops and meetings, because I think it's a fun little activity. Somebody told me something the other day, it sparked this idea, and I made up this little activity, which I'm going to tell you in this video. And actually, it's a little bit deeper than it may seem, but let's just get into the video and tell you more about it. Hey everybody, my name is Yuri. This is The Magic Sauce, where we talk a lot about facilitation for innovation. I focus more on innovation, but a lot of people watching this are facilitators in other areas who find this channel quite useful. I focus on giving people simple tools to navigate the murky waters of innovation, so innovation focused. But hey, a lot of things I talk about here you can use elsewhere. Maybe you are a coach, maybe you are a trainer, maybe you just run webinars and you just want ways to engage people. Any of those things, I think this channel will be filled with stuff for you. So let's get into this activity. This activity is called Do You Hear What I Hear? Just made up a name, you can name it something else. So here's what you need for this activity. You need to download little sound bites. If you want to start somewhere that's free, sounds may not always be the best, so you're gonna have to search a bit for quality of sound. Go for freesound.org. There's a whole bunch of sounds on there. I use Epidemic Sound, but that's a paid service for all the sounds you hear in my videos, like this or this or that. So once you got a couple of sounds downloaded, here's what you do. During your online session, if you're facilitating, you say, okay guys, it's time for a bit of an energizer, a bit of an activity, a bit of a game, it's time for a bit of a break, however you want to introduce it. And you ask everybody just to turn off the camera so all the screens kind of go black. So you don't need to look at the screen, just focus on the sound. Grab a pen and a piece of paper, and I'm going to be playing to you 10 different sounds. I just want you to write them down. See if you can recognize them and write them down. Don't shout them out, don't say anything yet. And then once we finish the activity, we're going to turn on the cameras again. When I say go, you're going to hold up your piece of paper and we're going to see what the answers are. Or maybe they type them in the chat. Figure out something that works for you. The whole point is they really get quiet, gets nice and quiet, they really focus on the sounds, and they see how many that they can recognize. So that's what the whole game is. It's just about guessing the sounds that they hear. Get them tuned into the hearing. It's a great little activity to do. Slightly different energy, but it's just fun, something to do. Now, here's some variations on this game. Maybe you've got 10 different animal sounds. Maybe you got 10 sounds if you're working with engineers, with whatever mechanics. Could you have 10 different car sounds and whether they can recognize a car brand? Could you have bits of sound bites of colleagues, people in that group, right? People in the office, people who you work with, people in the family, and whether they can recognize who's speaking. Maybe you have accents. Maybe it's like, what, that sounds very Russian. That's more like South America, maybe Brazilian, maybe Chilean, whatever it is. It's a really fun little activity. It takes a bit of preparation for you on your side. Maybe you got 10 different sounds and you play 3 sounds during every break. It's like a little recurring activity. So let me just run this with you as if you were the audience. By the way, you can always use this bit of video for your sessions. If you don't know how to do it yourself, feel free to play this little session and I will run it as if you are the audience. Okay, so good work everybody. My name is Yuri and I'm going to be playing a little fun activity with you to get in touch with our auditory, sensory, something, sounds and stuff. Here's how it works. So right now, let's all turn off our cameras. Keep the sound on, but make sure that you turn off the camera. Let's all do that now, right? Great, so now the screen is black and you can just hear me. You can't actually see me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing to you 5 different sounds. And I want you to see whether you can recognize the sound. Guess the sound that's there and I want you to write them down. Don't shout them out, don't say anything yet. Whenever the activity is over and I say, okay, then we're all going to reveal our answers. Simple as that. Okay, I'm going to be playing to you 5 different sounds. Here goes. All right, let's play the sounds again. All right, one more time. Excellent. Okay, turn on your cameras again. There we are. All right, so you've got the answers written down. Don't show them to us yet. How many do you think you got right? People feeling pretty confident? Okay, on three, I just want you to hold up your piece of paper in front of the camera with your answers on them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Check each other's answers. Make sure it's legible. If you didn't write it down, type it in the chat over there. No cheating. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much for playing this one. You guys seem like you know this really well. So in a minute, I'm going to play another version, which is going to be a little bit harder than this one. So that's basically how you play this activity. You can, of course, mix it up. You make it your own. You make it your own version. This is a nice activity. You want to get people tuned into listening. Let's say that there's a discussion going on and other people need to listen. Maybe there's a presentation. Maybe it is about really listening to what somebody else is saying, being attuned to that. And this activity is a nice little warm-up. You could talk about, cool, that was a little fun activity to guess the sounds, but what did you notice about yourself? How are you breathing? Like, where was your focus? There could be a nicer way to introduce a presentation or something like that. Look, worst case, it's just a little fun activity which people enjoy doing. Okay, so you can do that then. That's like a first little warm-up activity. You can do something that's a little bit harder. And again, I'm going to run this as if you are the audience. So if you want to, I'll leave time codes here. You can go back and forth. In case you don't want to do this, you can always play this for your audience, or you just learn how to do this yourself. Ready? Okay, let's try this one again. Let's see how many sounds you can guess. This round is going to be a little bit harder than the ones before. So, first of all, turn off your cameras over there, get nice and comfortable. Make sure you're in a good position where you can focus on what you hear. Maybe you want to close your eyes for this while you're listening. It is up to you, whatever works for you. So turn off your cameras to do it right now. Okay, nice and dark. Got some visuals going on over here. Now I'm going to be playing you 5 sounds again, but this time there might be a bit of distortion in the background, or they might be a bit mixed up, a bit more like a spaghetti ball rather than clean sounds. Again, like before, I'm going to be playing them 3 times. So here's the first time. Bit harder, right? Okay, let me play this one again. And the last one. Okay, excellent. Well done. Again, just turn on your cameras again. Don't show us the answers yet. Those are 5 different sounds. See how many you got. Don't show us yet. If you need to finish your writing, do that right now. Okay, turn on your cameras. Everybody got the camera on? Cool. Can see you? Yeah, my camera's on. Great. Okay, everybody ready to reveal your answers? 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. You got a whole bunch of answers right. High five yourself. High five your other hand. Well done. And let's continue the session. Oh, hey, if you can't find the sounds, not to worry. I'm going to leave you 3 little clips right here. I'm going to leave you 3 little clips with a couple of sounds you can use. One of them is around animals, the other ones. Anyway, you'll figure it out. 3 little clips you can use in your sessions. I will leave the timestamps in the description below. So if you ever come back to this video and you look for that little clip with like the sounds of the whatever it is, you can always find them here. So use these if you can't make your own. Anyway, have some fun with it. Hey, and if you are a facilitator, you're facilitating sessions, whether you're a trainer, a coach, a facilitator, or maybe just running webinars, head over to virtuallypossible.co/join us. I'll leave that here. That is Virtually Possible. That's a program that Leanne Hughes and myself set up to give people like yours the tools, skills, and confidence to just really create amazing online sessions, because there's so many sessions I see they're just so poorly done, they're just so bad, and they don't need a miracle to make them a lot better. So go to virtuallypossible.co/join us and read all about what the program is, read about what some of the other people have said before, get a bit of a read about what you can get out of it. It is hands down the coolest virtual facilitation program ever. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Share this video with somebody else who needs to see it, and go check out some of these videos because I've got a lot more where that's coming from.